I can't help it. But anyway, listen. So we're gonna have a great time today. So right now, of course, you always know. You know what time it is. It is our Planet Rock news segment. Right. To say it with me, what you don't know can't hurt you. And we genuinely pride ourselves on being informed about at least what's going on in our world, because it's this gigantic planet out there. Right? So Ms. Octavia is going to start us off today with our local news. And you want to give us that story?
Yes, the ECU Dental School of Medicine, they allowed some Girl Scouts to come in and actually practice with them today, going over oral hygiene, nutrition, making sure your teeth are healthy, making sure your body is healthy, because what you eat can affect your teeth. And not a lot of people think about that. What you drink can affect your teeth, even if you drink a lot of soft drinks. So they wanted to be able to bring these Girl Scouts in, give them some skills, allow them to see what's going on in the dental school, what you can do to prevent cavities and things like that. And Sarah Langley said these could be, possible students that will be coming to ECU in the future. So they basically wanted to show them the techniques that they would need to keep their teeth healthy, what they use to keep their teeth healthy, and just go on about living a healthy lifestyle, because what you eat does affect everything. It affects your body, it affects your teeth, it affects everything. So it also affects your... What?
Nah, go ahead. I'm going to tell the story.
Because it also, people think you drink soft drinks. They think, oh, but I'm not eating candy. But soft drinks is just as bad as eating candy, because you're still allowing that still hits your teeth. People, think about stuff.
What is that? So. Coca-Cola gets rid of battery acid, so that should tell you something. That's why the only dark drink I drink, and I have only been drinking for some time, is Dr. Pepper.
I would drink Dr. Pepper,
but it's rare though. It seems heavier.
Maybe twice a year.
Yeah, now it seems a lot heavier to drink.
Twice a year, maybe. But
we are a Sprite family. Shout out to Sprite. You'll sponsor us one day. You're gonna want to do a commercial with us. So shout out to Sprite for that freaking water we had last episode.
I think that had some Sprite in it.
That thing was so cool. I've never seen so much or a so heavily carbonated water.
That was really bad.
It was weird. But yeah, so that's definitely good. Getting kids to come in, learning these professions earlier on, that's definitely good. And especially doing it on the Saturday, man.
And then have the hands-on technique, so the students were actually able to put on their little mask and have the instruments in their hand and practice with the actual students. And Sarah Langley was actually one of the students that was helping the children.
That's amazing, man. So that is truly amazing. Get them while you're young, man. Get them while you're young. So you never know.
I love things like that.
You never know. All right. Well, thank you for definitely sharing that story with us today. And I guess it's my turn. We'll do international. We'll go back to national.
Okay.
All right.
So that was a local. I guess it's U.S. but whatever.
Huh?
Never mind. Go ahead.
This?
No, go ahead.
All right. Well, anyway, okay. So on an international level, I think that this is important because it kind of deals nationally as half and half. Mm-hmm. But if you have not been keeping up with the news, and they slightly talked about it, this is what I thought was like really, really weird. Like the news that they really don't want you to pay much attention to. Either they don't put it in the news, but somebody's gonna put it in the news, so they only air it for a little bit of time. And actually, if you had not known, 2 weeks ago, Congress overturned a bill that Obama had in place, so that way companies like your internet service providers cannot sell your browsing information to companies for marketing. So now Congress has made it legal for them to do that. Yes. So anything that you search online, anything, of course, that information is secretly openly transferred periodically to the company, and they keep all that information. Well, big companies want that information to know how to market to you. So now Congress has made it legal for these companies to sell your browsing information to these big companies. So
wow, that's crazy.
I remember who just recently said it. I was watching a Dave Ramsey video, and he was discussing about how they spend, and it's so true. I looked this up. Right, we have, I think it's $960 billion of credit card debt. They spend in advertising like $3 billion.
Wow.
So to get the marketing out there for these products, and they're great marketers. I mean, you're talking about the best of the best, just based off the fact that they can buy all of this information.
Wow.
So just keep that in mind moving forward. Maybe clear your browsing data if you're not comfortable with this. This is also, to me, along those lines that if you have an iPhone, they actually automatically send your locations, where you are, how long you're there.
That's all.
You have to go into,
like, I have to take mine off.
Yeah, and you have to go in. You actually have to go into your settings and turn that off. Otherwise, your phone is sending your location and how long you've been at that location periodically to Apple, and they're keeping that information. And that was a big deal a couple of years ago when the FBI was trying to get the information from Apple, because they know Apple tracks all this information. And so they said, Apple was like, well, no, we're not going to let you into the security of our phones.
Right.
And that it also dealt with like this terrorist attack that happened in California, and they felt it was the perfect time to be like, yo, let's get that information. Y'all got to come off that. And Apple said no. So it was a big deal for a while.
That is crazy, because that's why I always turn mine off. Because even if you turn your phone off and turn it back on, it automatically
turns back on,
shows where you're located. So I always have to go in and turn mine off. But if I go somewhere, maybe late at night or something, and you're not around me, I'll turn it on in case something happened to me. You can find me, whatever, track it. But as far as like me just going to the store, grocery store, after church or something like that at nighttime, I'm like, why do I have to have that on? People don't need to know where I am at all locations. You never know who's actually watching you, because I always get skeptical about just the cameras on the phone.
Who was it? The president?
The cameras on the phone.
That president of IBM actually covers his camera up.
I mean, I do sometimes too.
On his laptop, he covers his cameras up. That's why they started. Think about this. Why do you think they started putting those camera covers? A company that makes laptops with cameras on them said we have to start putting camera covers. Come on, now. So you never know who's watching. This is definitely true. Definitely true. Know. And I definitely want to always get to comments whenever we can, because I don't never want to overlook. But Miss Hunter, thank you for those kind words. I received that.
I received that as well.
And actually, we appreciate. I was actually just telling her like how we were, being meant for this and having the opportunity to do it. So thank you for that support. Thank you for tuning in. And we know the support is real, because not only did you watch, but you also commented and pay us in support, because we are a good investment. We're a good investment. Yes. So thank you for tuning in, and thank you, Miss Turner. Yeah, thank you. You never know who's watching. Truthfully, man, it's strange. It's strange.
It is strange.